Kev, there's a fan question I want to ask you here. Jeremy Zaloof said, saw an old clip, WW 397, World War 397. Nash came out of the ceiling as Sting. How have we never talked about this? Nerves? How have we never talked about this?
I don't know. There's a
What
lot of
was
shit.
when was it?
There's a lot. It's like a buddy of mine that I played basketball with was he went out to dinner with my wife, myself, and then my friend Lewis and his wife Peggy, and he was telling a story about how I saved through CPR. I saved our point guard out in Arizona during the second game of my freshman year, and my friend of 25 years who lives down here just looked at me and goes, how have I never heard about this? And I said, just something like you just do shit in your life and it just, doesn't get brought. Like, I
But this is
remember,
kind of significant.
yeah.
Not that the point guard situation wasn't, but we
Well, I think
talk a
it's
lot
more,
of
it's more, I think
wrestling.
it's more significant about saving somebody's life than me.
Yeah, but we don't talk about the Tennessee
Yeah.
Volunteers as much as we talk about wrestling here. But
Yeah.
I'm surprised you did something. I'm surprised you got talked into doing something like that.
I actually was my idea.
Really? That's even
Yeah.
more surprising. Was it as harrowing as it would seem to be?
I wouldn't do it again.
Right.
I tell you what, man, you drop and you basically free fall until about 16 feet from the ground, and then it catches and you slowly fucking go down from there. But I mean, it's man, you're looking down at that fucking ring is
Uh,
the size of your thumbnail, and fucking you jump off, and that motherfucker's it's like that. It's it's like a lightning bolt, and that ring's right there.
mm-hmm.
So
Of all these risky entrances, like Sean did that zip line, of course the Owen tragedy. Um, is it? It was your idea. You said okay. So if something went wrong, is it the company's responsibility?
I think that has I mean, be taken up with whoever investigates the cause of my death if I'm killed. If the rigging was, if it was improper rigged, or if it was something that manufacture wise, was a defect. That's why fucking those ambulance chasers make so much money.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I shouldn't call them that because one of my best friends, a personal,
We
excellent attorney.
were you ever asked to do something risky that you said no to?
Oh, all the time. But you have to realize Sting did this every night.
I know.
So it was if Steve was asked to do it, and it wasn't like this. I was the third person to fucking go to I wasn't well, I wasn't part of the Atlas fucking program, um, but which preceded the Mercury program. If you're not into your space until it gets real.
It always comes back to that somehow, but you always
Maybe
manage to work it in.
I'm just so
But it's there.
disappointed. I'm so disappointed. It's like
The the
finding out Santa Claus isn't real. So,
more evidence of that
where were
than
we?
your moon gimmick. Well, I asked you, were you ever asked to do anything
Oh yeah,
unsafe?
no. I mean, I'm sure there's a ton of shit. I wasn't one of those people that I wasn't going to just cut myself, like blading myself. I was going to do it unless it really meant something.
Well, you brought up blading. I want to ask you about some of the things I was thinking about outside of the match itself, outside of working with the other person, because you can get injured at any time in a wrestling match from somebody not securing you or a bad fall or whatever. Outside of that, how much risk is inherently involved in being a pro wrestler with some of these things? I want to throw them out there. You tell me how much risk you think this was, if it was risky at all, if it was very safe, or the pyro on the ramp.
I never I never gave it a second thought. So it was.
Were you coached where to stand, told, "Hey, Kev, this is
Yeah,
going to be
anytime they switched, anytime they did anything, or did any kind of pyro, or you were involved with somebody's pyro that was, you know, that was always a walkthrough. Like you were definitely um, positioned.
right"?
Like I knew
All right, so
as
no.
Diesel the back to, the back, hard camera. I'd do my fucking turn. I'd throw up my fist, and then the two posts behind me would shoot, the pyro.
What about steel cage matches?
Depends on what era. If you're talking about that motherfucking blue one.
The Bundy cage.
Oh fuck. I mean, that motherfucker was brutal.
Yeah, the traditional cage matches that you'd
The
see
fences.
were fencing, so there was
Yeah.
some give,
Yeah.
but the blue one was solid metal, right?
No,
That
that
was
was like
just
yeah, that was like fucking somebody welded aluminum baseball bats together and fucking put them in that cage.
being your size though. Could you with the fencing one, was it impossible to get your feet into like
I
your
never, I
boot
never,
into
I never. That's why I worked when I worked my Hell in the Cell. I said I'm not. I said I don't have a problem doing Hell in the Cell. I don't have a problem getting color. I don't have any problem doing anything. I said, but my firm belief is, and I won't fucking uh, budge on this. Is cage match is there for a reason, and I'm not gonna fucking go outside of the cage.
right?
Like that's the blow off. You don't have a cage match just because it's fucking. That's what this event is.
It's got to have the logic
I mean, but if it's hell in a cell, that's great. But it's hell in a cell.
in
It's
the
not
cell
hell on the
on
cell.
the cell.
It's not. It's not hell off the cell. It's hell in the cell match. So as soon as you fucking take it outside of the cell, you no longer are having the match that you're fucking supposed to be having. Just
And
my
you're a
personal,
purist, and that's
just,
goddamn it.
just
Yeah, that's
that's
it.
just how I feel. If it's not the case, then obviously you don't need to be in a hell in a cell match if you still think you you should get away from the person.
How about battle royals? Bunch of goofy motherfuckers running around in there
They're
throwing their bodies
horrible,
around.
especially if they fucking the traditional. At least Rumble,
Yeah, I'm not
there's
talking the Royal Rumble. I mean when there's 20
uh,
motherfuckers in the ring.
it's who can get their back to the turnbuckle the fastest when the bell rings.
Just park there, work the
Open
corner
your
rope.
open your fucking like get your ankles press against the ropes. So if anybody bashes anything, they're not going to pop a knee. They're not going to take your ankle out. Just
Oh,
get
this is
it.
interesting. So not to have your feet out toward the mix, to be
Yeah,
standing
happy.
upright is what you're talking about.
You want to be upright and you want to be fucking yeah. And then you take some shots. You sell down with your ass on the second turnbuckle, and then you bend your knees so the ropes keep you. If somebody comes in from an angle with another guy or something, and they fucking go, it doesn't take your knee out. You're pretty much just wedged in there.
Right. Chair shots.
I think they're absolutely safe if you take them like I do.
Which is
Swing it like swing it this way. Swing it like a baseball bat. So that way I can turn into it, and as I turn into it, I can fucking. If you were swinging a chair at me in real life, and I turned into it, I saw a chair, I'd go, oh fuck.
right.
I'd protect myself with my hand, but of course, it's too much. It goes through my hand into my head, but that gives me a chance to flat back out of there before it. As soon as it hits my hand, I'm gone. So that chair doesn't touch my being at all.
It's the overhead where we get into trouble.
That's
right?
when those I won't take those anywhere above my fucking T3.
Right. Blading.
I mean, I've done it before. As you get older, man, you get lazy, and it saves a lot of work. It's a lazy motherfucker. It's
To get
what do
that
you want?
pop, you mean?
Oh no, just to get fucking heat. If you're
Yeah.
babyface, man, what are you gonna do right there, fucking man? Get me in the corner, bust me open. I'll just fucking now all you gotta do is fucking sell. The fucking visual of the blood's fucking, just it's a real fucking easy way. It's a shortcut.
Got it.
Blood's a shortcut.
How about fans? Like either at the guardrail, in the arena parking lot, in bars.
I don't know. We always were in a pack. So, like, even like worst case scenario would be like me and Scott on the road. And ain't nobody gonna fuck me and Scott. I mean, they might fuck with us, but I'm not worried. I mean,
Well, there was that famous, was it Syracuse, where Sean and Sean were.
I wasn't there though.
Yeah.
That'd never happen if I was there.
How about the ring itself? Ropes, turnbuckles, fucking stairs being used as a weapon.
I mean, it's you know you know how to
I mean, the
do
ropes
all
took
those.
Mick's ear off.
But that's because you do the hangman. If you don't do the hangman,
right.
you don't lose.
You keep your ears.
Right. If you guess what, you don't go through the announce table if you don't jump off the side of the cage.
Because hell is in a cell,